Hello, welcome to yet another YouTube video. Today I will be reviewing Backlash. I'm just gonna give my overall views before I go into each match, of course. I think this card and this quality of Backlash was amazing. I think this was everything I was expecting from this event and more, which is awesome. The crowd was electric throughout the entire thing. Honestly, I think that might be one of the best crowds we've ever seen in a wrestling event. I was talking with a couple friends throughout it, and my predictions were 100% correct, by the way. Predicted everything correctly. So I'll take that. We'll just go into match by match and just go through there. We'll go from there, I should say. So the night started off with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline. This match was everything I wanted from it. It starts off with them just fighting and fighting and fighting, and then it's told that it's a no disqualification match. And man, do they just go for the entire thing. I do have one gripe with it. I wish Tama Tonga had a little bit more time to do more moves, but I think that having Tama Tonga take all this damage and keep on fighting did so much for him. I think it was awesome. Crazy spots during this match. I'm trying my best not to really spoil these matches, but man, this match was good from beginning to end. I loved it. And then you had a debut in it. It wasn't Jacob Fatu. I'm not too sure how to pronounce his name, so I'm not going to try because I'm not trying to be offensive or anything like that. But this match was really, really good. You have Randy Orton and Kevin Owens losing to the Bloodline. I think it was a good decision. I think that was the correct move for not only with the Bloodline, but also to make Solo Sikoa even more of a threat. You gotta have him win more, and that's what they're doing, and I love to see that. I'm excited for the future of the Bloodline storyline. I wonder if they're going to also keep Randy Orton and Kevin Owens together as like a tag team, because I think they could have an awesome tag team run with the tag team championships if they proceeded to have if they proceeded to tag up and continue to be partners. I think that would be a pretty good run, if you ask me. And then the second match, Bayley versus Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. Oh my goodness, this match delivered, in my opinion. It was match of the night, but you could also argue that Cody versus AJ Styles was match of the night because that match was awesome too. But this match was everything I was wanting from it. I think every match on this card delivered, and that is amazing because that just makes it more interesting to have less matches go on for longer time, because you can fully build up stories and stuff throughout that match. I think that Bayley looks great. Naomi looks great. Tiffany Stratton looks great. They are all amazing. Crowd was loving Tiffany Stratton and Bayley and Naomi. Honestly, I would have been okay with any one of them winning, but of course Bayley won, so I will take that. I wanted Bayley to win. I will always root for Bayley. She is my favorite women's wrestler of all time for great reasoning. She is amazing, and she proves it time after time after time after time when she goes in the ring. I don't think she really has bad matches. She has stellar matches all the time. And man, I just enjoyed this triple threat. I wish there was a little bit more of like those three fighting each other, because sometimes that's one thing that wrestling does is they, with triple threats, they'll be like, okay, well, these two fight for a bit, these two fight for a bit, these two fight for a bit. But overall, though, it was solid. I really enjoyed this. Once again, match of the night quality. I think this is a star-making performance to show even, well, not necessarily a star-making one, but to solidify all three of these as not only the future of WWE, but also the present of WWE, because they're so good in the ring, and it is awesome to see. I'm so excited to see what other matches Bayley puts on for her title reign, and I'm also excited to see a future Tiffany Stratton run and potentially a future Naomi run. I think Naomi deserves another title run. She did amazing with it beforehand. When she first won the championship, I think she deserves another one. I think Tiffany Stratton also deserves another opportunity and more opportunities to be WWE Women's Champion. And also, I think she deserves to win them because she is amazing. It's very rare that you see these people who have not been wrestling for that long be as fluid as she is. But man, Tiffany Stratton is like one of one. She is so good, and it's awesome to see. The next match was Damian Priest versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship match. This match was so good. Every match hit. The crowd loved it. Crowd was chanting throughout the entire event, constantly chanting and stuff. It's awesome. But with Damian Priest, he did retain his championship as I thought he would. It's not quite Jey Uso's time. I do want to see him with a solo title soon. I think he's going to rock it. He is over as can be. The crowd is so behind Jey Uso, and that is awesome. That is beautiful. It makes me so excited for the future of so many of these wrestlers. I think every single wrestler that was on this card deserves to be champions because they all pulled their weight and they did a great job for this card. I think that this will probably go down as I could see this going as one of the best events that happen in 2024. Do I want that to be the case? No, because I want each and every single PLE to be better and better and better. And I think that's what we could see this year. We saw that kind of last year with Triple H's reign of creative. Overall, wrestling got more entertaining. Wrestling got better. And that is what I am seeing already from 2024. And it's just going to get even better. And I cannot wait. I think this is going to be an amazing year of wrestling. I hope every PLE is amazing and everything goes well. I'm so excited because this year I'm also going to go in person to watch Raw later on in a couple of months. I'm so excited for that. I've already gone to a wrestling event before, but man, I'm excited to go to another one and to be a part of like a crowd not quite like this, because the international shows, they're way louder. And that's one thing I will say. I'm now putting on my bucket list. I want to go to an international WWE show because of how amazing that crowd is. I would eat that up for real. I would love that for sure. But Damian Priest afterwards kind of turning against the Judgment Day, even though the Judgment Day did help him out to retain his championship because they beat up Jey afterwards. I think Damian Priest soon will be leaving Judgment Day. I think you can have a feud between Damian Priest and Finn Balor. I think that would go hard. I think that would be a really good rivalry. I think you have this narrative that Damian Priest keeps on having to use Judgment Day even though he doesn't want to win his matches. And then finally when Judgment Day doesn't show up, It's going to be at Clash of the Castle where Damian Priest loses. And that's when you can fully break them apart. I mean, that's what I would think you could do booking-wise. That's probably what I would do if I was in charge, but I'm not. But I'm excited for the future of Damian Priest's title reign. He looks good. He wrestles good. He is great. The next match on the card was the Kabuki Warriors versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Oh my goodness, this match smacked. I don't think, genuinely speaking, there was not a single mediocre match on this card. Because you had Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill just being powerful and just dominating Asuka and Kairi Sane. I think this match delivered more than I was expecting it to. I was kind of expecting it to be an alright match, to possibly even pretty decent, but this was a solid match. I was thoroughly enjoying it throughout the entire thing, and man, Jade Cargill looks so good. Bianca Belair looks so good. Asuka looks so good, and Kairi Sane looks so good. I love all four of these women's wrestlers. I love it. I love tag team wrestling, so to get women's and tag team wrestling together and it be amazing, I'm so here for it. I think you can do a storyline where Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill could even potentially turn on each other while still having the tag team championships, combine it into a single championship. I think that would be pretty interesting. Will they do that? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on what all they do and what all they decide for the future of this tag team, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, and also the tag team championships, women's tag team championships, I should say. But yeah, no, solid match. Jade Cargill looked great. There was so many amazing power spots throughout it, and they were constantly just building up. And Bianca Belair got beat up. They were building up to the Jade Cargill hot tag, and it worked, and the crowd went wild. Man, you can tell WWE has so much hype and so much excitement for Jade Cargill because the amount of money they're putting in, not only her entrance, but they're also giving her time to fully develop. They're giving her time to get even better, and they already are pushing her to the moon. She's been on the roster for 3 months. She debuted at the Royal Rumble, had her next match at WrestleMania, turning around. Her third PLE match is winning the women's tag team championships. I think they're going to do so much with Jade Cargill, and I'm so excited for that. I hope that if they turn on each other, Bianca Belair is the bad guy, because I would love to see Bianca Belair as a bad guy. But even if she isn't, I'll still love Bianca, and I'll still love Jade Cargill, because they are both phenomenal. And speaking of phenomenal, you have AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship. This match delivered, and delivered some more. This match was so good. I mean, I could argue that this is match of the night, but I just liked Bayley, Naomi, and Tiffany Stratton just a little bit more. The crowd was so into it. They were chanting a song anytime Phenomenal was brought up, or anytime he was doing good, AJ Styles. But the crowd got so invested into this match. Well, I mean, not necessarily just this match, because all night long, constantly screaming. You saw the camera shaking and moving because how excited and how loud they were. I want to be in an environment like that. I could not imagine being one of those wrestlers who steps out and literally feels the ground shaking and it feels like an earthquake because of how loud people are in the building. That has to be that has to be like unfathomably loud. That is insane. But Cody Rhodes did continue his championship reign. Of course, nobody lost their championships except for Kairi Sane and Asuka. Overall, though, so much good things come from this event. I'm so excited for the future. I'm excited to also see when Uncle Howdy debuts. He did not debut/return at Backlash. I wonder when they're going to do it. I could see them pushing it off another month, but I think it will be within the next few weeks. I just hope by the time I go to Raw in July is when I'll go. Hopefully by then they will have debuted and been on Raw, because I would love to see Uncle Howdy. I never got to see Bray Wyatt live, and I would love to see what they do to continue to remember his name. I think they are amazing, and I love what they're doing with Bray Wyatt's brother Bo Dallas / Uncle Howdy. I'm just so excited for that. But overall, I gotta say, this event was must see. If you were on the fence of watching it, take my word, go out of your way to watch it. You will have a great time throughout it. I also, once again, was 100% with my predictions. Just want to rub that in a little bit more. But that is it for today's video. If you got this far and you enjoyed, hit the like button and subscribe button. Comment down below if you have any suggestions for any wrestling events you want me to review or any matches you want me to review. I have another video coming out later today because it's currently like 1 o'clock by the recording of this video. I will be publishing the WrestleMania 3 review, and then I'll turn around and watch WrestleMania 4 probably later today as well. But anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day.